You should know your 1963 NBA trivia, because if you do, you just earned yourself some VC. But here's another question for you. How many games did it take the Celtics to win that final series in 1963?
Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7 games? I'll give you a little hint. This number is also the number that LeBron James wears on the Lakers currently. Easy one. Get that VC.
I would describe Michael Jordan as the ultimate in what you would want from a guard.
Birthdays are a time to celebrate you, and we're here for it. Here for your flashiest. Your
The Trailblazers focused as they walked into the locker room earlier on. Their job is basic tonight. Get a win on their home court. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes is so competitive. He says it started while I was young. I had 2 brothers, and we always wanted to be better than each other. We just competed. As a kid, I just wanted to beat other people, no matter what it was. Kevin, whether it was foot races or basketball, he's still getting after it. Back to you.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, DA? Thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Moncrief is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Durant is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Sharp, and it's the Beast in at the 1 spot. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Trent outside. Passes it to Moncrief. Right wing. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Trent, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Durant. Here's Mobley. Off target from outside. Siakam with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Shots good by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
The pass to Sharp. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. In the corner, it's VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. Here's Moncrief. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The Beast passes to Durant. He dishes it to Johnson. Off target from the baseline.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Johnson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Barry Trent Jr.
It's going to be on Barry Trent Jr.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
So he gets them both. Here's Van Vliet. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Moncrief. The shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Trailblazers trail by 5. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Moncrief after Magic Johnson's bucket. They get a hand on it. Trent against Johnson. Trent passes to Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Moncrief. Here's Trent. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
The Beast passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Trent. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. No good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Sharp. Launches it. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
Here's Moncrief after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Van Vliet passes to Siakam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can give you in the opening court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you A little bit of everything.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 7. Inside, shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Nurkic checked in for the Raptors.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one out. The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Smith has checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Takes the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's the beast. Moncrief defending. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And the Raptors miss again. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Washington. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Nurkic, and here's Moncrief. The pass to Smith. Now Nurkic, 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Mobley throws it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Toronto. Here's Nurkic. Out to Smith. Will it go? And no good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Portland leading. Johnson surveying the floor. The beast. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Raptors now. Smith, the pass to Siakam. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's the beast. He goes up again. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Thibault. Knocked away. Stolen by Magic. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Raptors ball.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Precious Achua.
Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Thibault. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle. Shot from 12. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. Passes to Thibault. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Back to Moncrief. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Smith drawn the double team. Got a piece of it and taken away by Johnson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Durant's got the ball. Raptors trail by 6. And there's the pass to Moncrief. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
2 shots.
That one misses.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Johnson against Moncrief. And Katie throws it down.
It's basically pick your poison with Kevin Durant, especially in the screen and roll, an effective passer, and of course, a deadly shooter.
Now here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 6 to shoot. Down low. Nurkic. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And he recovers it.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Raptors.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. It's Durant on the wing. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's dance time in Portland here.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes out there with Gary Trent. And it's Smith. Then there's Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Raptors trail by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderson.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's good, 2 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Junior.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Pass to Achua. Siakam trying to free himself up. Achua, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's a miss. 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
No good on that. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Giddy's checked in. So timeout called here. The first for Portland.
We have a bunch of T-shirts to give away. And we're looking for the loudest fans in the building. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
The Trailblazers making the switch here.
Youth dance team. Show some love, fans.
No luck that time either. Portland leading by 10. On the wing, Giddey. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Trent passes to Barnes. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Livingston. They get the rebound. Back to Achua. Pass to Trent. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The dunk by Achua.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's the Beast. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Throw good, Mobley.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barnes can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Giddey. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred Van Vliet.
That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's the Beast. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And here are the Raptors now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And again, no good by Toronto.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Giddey the pass to Mobley, and stolen by Achua. Here's Barnes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Barnes hits them both. Trailblazers leading by 11. And he jams it with authority.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. The three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Mobley. Giddey with it, covered by Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Josh Giddey, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giddey. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Clock is at 3. Shots good by Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
To the paint. There's the pass to the Beast. Trying to get open is Giddey. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Siakam. Achua kicks to Barnes. Pass to Trent. The 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Raptors trail by 15. Here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Trains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 7.
3 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great streak to finish through the contact.
Personal foul.
Portland may have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the Raptors with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Siakam. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Moncrief in for Fred Van Vliet. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Achua, down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Magic Johnson, who checked in for Portland. And Toronto also making a switch. Smith has checked in. Barnes looking around. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Smith against Johnson. On the wing, Giddey. 9 points last game. Here's Moncrief driving the lane. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Portland leading by 11. Mobley misses. Pass to Moncrief. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And when you talk about Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, a burly power forward who plays with confidence.
Plays with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well. He's smart and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be a more consistent three-point shooter. So he's a connector in a lot of ways. Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the shot is good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Thibault, the pass to Smith. The dish now to Nurkic. Barnes, right side. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson-Earl.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Passes it to Moncrief. Back to Smith. To the inside. Here's Barnes. He's off on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Raptors trail by 12. Now, here is Smith. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Moncrief's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
All the officials are all over that one.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first.
At the line for Portland, Magic Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Smith. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Johnson. He had 19 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention. His rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now the pass to Moncrief. Smith dishes to Barnes. Thibault with the ball. Johnson on him. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. 4 on the shot clock. Thibault can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Beast can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. And the Raptors miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Magic. Outside, KD. Pass to the Beast. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Trailblazers out in front, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting, and hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score